let's say this is resources, and here in this section we'll be creating an AWS bucket. So I'll write AWS CloudFormation bucket. I'm giving the name like this. So this is the resource name. Here resource name will go, and our resource name is AWS CF bucket, that is CloudFormation bucket. And then type. In type we basically have to give the corresponding bucket type. So in this case the type is AWS S3 bucket. So this is the type for a bucket. So we have closed this, then close resources, and at last the main. So now in this we are basically creating a resource which is a AWS bucket. So resources section goes like this: resources, and then you have to give the name of the resource. In this case we are creating an AWS S3 bucket, so I have given the name as AWS CF bucket, that is AWS CloudFormation bucket, and the type is simply AWS S3 bucket. So this is how we can basically describe the infrastructure. We have described only one thing in this CloudFormation template, that we want a resource only. We have not given any parameter, we have not given any version. So if you don't give any version, then by default the latest version is taken, and we are not considering any output sections as of now. So this is just we are doing this because this is just for a sample. We just want to show you one simple example, and we will be having a detailed section on deployment with all the deployment techniques in the upcoming series. So this is for a reference only. So this is the thing which we have created. Now what we'll do is we'll move to our AWS console. So this is AWS console. Herein we have the list of all the services, and the service which we want to go to is CloudFormation. Under management tools you'll be able to see CloudFormation. You can click it. So it says create new stack, design template. You have all the options available. We'll select create new stack. So it says design template or select a template, and we can also choose a file. So we will be basically using this option. We can save this file. I'll say AWSCF. So I'll choose a file, AWSCF. So once you have the file selected, you can say next. It says template validation error, template format error, and unrecognized resource types, AWS S3 buckets. So let's go ahead and check it, how we have specified. Okay, I think double colon will come. Let's save it. We'll try to upload it again. Okay, so now our script is correct. We can give it a name. For future reference, we'll say AWS CF. Say next. We don't want to do anything up here. We'll say next. We'll say create. So creation is in the status right now is creation in progress. Once it is complete, it will say create complete. Let's refresh it. It'll take some time. Okay, great. So now create complete our script. So you can see the status up here also, create complete, creation in progress. It has created our AWS S3 bucket, and logical ID it has given. So again our bucket name is AWS CF bucket, which you can see up here. So let's go to our S3 service and let's see if this bucket is created or not. Under services we can go to storage. So right now it is showing these 3 buckets. First is this elastic bean and CF template. Let's go to template. So let's check this one. Okay, so I think this is the one only, that is AWSCF bucket, and it has appended it with something. So the main thing is we have created the bucket successfully, that is AWSCF bucket, and if you'll see here, it is pretty small. I'll just zoom. So now if you can see the bucket which we gave in our CloudFormation template file, that is AWS bucket, that is created up here. You can see AWS bucket. So this bucket is created. So this is how basically we leverage infrastructure as a code. We basically describe whatever infrastructure we want to use. We can describe it in the form of a code, and we can pass that code in the form of a script to generate the resources. And this was again an overview of this. We will be having detailed session for all these deployment techniques in the future sessions. So I would request you to basically stay patient for those tutorials, and if you have not understood it completely about all the sections of this CloudFormation templates, then stay assured that we have will be covering all the sessions in the upcoming sessions. So this was all about an overview of infrastructure as a code and GIML in AWS. So thanks for watching.